All right, for today's video review, we're going to be taking a look at McDonald's Changeables Series 1 Quarter Pounder. Yeah, I got a couple more Changeables here that I'll be taking a look at. Quarter Pounder was one of the Series 1 ones that I was missing. There's still a couple that I'm missing. There's the Fry one, which I do have the Series 2 version of the Fry Guy, which is not Fry Guy like McDonald's Fry Guy, but the Fry robot. Um, but it's the same mold, but it's the Series 2 paint job. And then the only other one that I'm missing is the milkshake from Series 1. Yeah, I got another one. I got Quarter Pounder here, just kind of a more regular hamburger here, and it's a pretty good hamburger mode. He's obviously got a pretty big gap underneath there. In terms of comparisons in this mode, first of all, here he is with Big Mac, the other Series 1 hamburger guy. And then we can bring on, here's the two Series 2 hamburger guys. Nope, that's not it. There's Series 2, Series 3, Series 1, Series 2. Technically, that's the Quarter Pounder from Series 2 is the Quarter Pounder box. So he's with them. But yeah, I'd say the one that he's most similar to is the Quarter Pounder from Series 3, the Dinosaur series. And you can see it's obviously a different mold here, but a lot of similarities there. Kind of different patty color there, but that's consistent with the way the other burgers are from their respective series. But yeah, they all look good together. He looks just as good as any of the rest of them. You know, the cheeseburger I think is the one that, well, I mean, this is the one that really stands out, but cheeseburger is the one that stands out because it doesn't have like the poppy seeds or anything like that. But either way, it's a pretty good burger mode. And then we'll take these guys off, and here he is with a few other Series 1 changeables there, the McNuggets box and the Egg McMuffin, so you can see what he looks like with them. Here he is with Burgertron, the hamburger bot, so you can see how they stack up. Obviously, this one doesn't have any lettuce or anything like that, so a little bit different aesthetic there. And then just for another size comparison, here he is with Jack Static of the junk bots there, just for another kind of average size comparison. For transformation, he's got some neat stuff going on. I mean, he's pretty simple and pretty similar to a lot of the other ones, but you lift up this section, you kind of slide it out like this, and then it'll sometimes it clicks and sometimes it just kind of sits up there. Just like that, and they'll reveal his face. And then these sections on the side with these little burger bits, I don't know why they decided to have those go with, like, I think it would have been cleaner if this just stayed down there. I guess they're trying to make it look like he's got like bent elbows and his shoulders are these kind of chunks of the little burger here. But it's an all right little aesthetic. Like with the other Series 1 changeables, the robot mode is a little bit abstract. He does have a pretty distinguishable face up there. He's got a little the little pin that holds this piece on is like in his mouth, which is a little strange, but either way, pretty cool. Has a huge empty cavity there in the middle of his chest. In terms of what he looks like with the other guys, here he is again with his other burger companions here. So we've got our two guys from Series 1, our two guys from Series 3, and our two guys from Series 2 there. Obviously from some different aesthetics. It's interesting how the ones from Series 1 and Series 3, aside from like, these guys being robots and these guys being dinosaurs, their burgers are a lot more similar, whereas they seem to switch it up a little bit in Series 2, making the Quarter Pounder like an actual, container. And then there was a Big Mac in Series 2. It's just a repaint of this guy though, so nothing really new there. And then they added the cheeseburger as well. But yeah, he sticks out. He kind of looks like the little brother, I think, to the Big Mac one from Series 1, just because they share a color scheme, even though he's just a little bit smaller and has a little bit more. I guess he's kind of slightly wider at the base, not by much though. But obviously, some interesting aesthetics there. And then here he is with the other Series 1 guys that I have. Again, like I've got the Fry one and I could show him off, but he's not the Series 1 version of the Fry one. He's the Series 2 version. So yeah, just I don't know if I'm going to try to get that one in particular. I would like to get that milkshake one though from Series 1, since that's a mold that I don't have. It's kind of similar to the Series 3 version of the milkshake one, but not exactly the same. And then here he is again with Burgertron for his little bots counterpart there. And then just for prosperity, just for what's the word I'm looking for? Just for whatever. You can let me know in the comments. It's not coming to my head, but there he is, not Prosperity. There he is with Jack Static from the Drunk Bots, just for kind of an average size comparison. But yeah, like with the rest of the changeables, not a whole lot to him. Just a simple little guy. And with the other, Series One changeables, it's just kind of a weird little robot. It's kind of an interesting vibe, and I like it in some sense more than the like super cartoony stuff like the dinosaurs, but I think for me, Series Two kind of hit that sweet spot of not being too goofy looking, but not being too weird and abstract. But it's still cool to have. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to them. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I do reviews every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And without further ado, here we have McDonald's Changeables Series 1, 1987, Quarter Pounder. Posterity. That's the word.